upon a time, in the undeveloped land of Vilakuma, the citizens did not have much exposure to technology. From the labouring land, there was this grumpy yet profit-driven old man from Amukaliu, whom we shall call Mr. Gom. Mr. Gom thought that it would be a huge investment if he could set up a company at Vilakuma, since he would have a monopoly on telecommunication services. However, Mr. Gom was very greedy. He loves exploiting his customers and does not care for the welfare of them as long as he gets to maximize profits. So Mr. Gom decided that the best way to exploit his customers was through first-degree price discrimination. Because his competitors did not have perfect knowledge on his business, they could not match up to his standard of services. Thus, many of them gave up due to high barriers of entry. And given his position, he was able to charge a very high price for his service. And since there were no other competitors, the consumers had no choice but to pay the high prices.
Gum 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 gum. Have you heard of the gum gum service?
No. Is it some Ulu brand? Are you sure you can trust it?
On the contrary, it's the best thing in our country. You can do things like calling a person, sending messages to a friend, and you know, it's a great way to keep in touch. Come, I shall bring you there.
Here comes the grumpy old Mr. Gom. Mwahahaha.
So you were referred to here by a friend. I shall give you a special discount of $500.
Yay! You offer great services. No wonder you have such a wide pool of customers.
Your tongue is so sweet. Okay, I shall give you a further discount of $499.
Wow! Thanks!
Word passed around in the village of Mr. Gom's superior services. Soon everyone was using it, and Mr. Gom was literally buried in money. There was this little boy called Long Long who always dreamt of gaining access to this service, but he could not afford it. So he tried to bargain with Mr. Gom. Mr. Gom, will you set a special price for me? I can only afford $400.
I will do no such thing. How dare you come and negotiate a price with me? Scram, you little scoundrel. Scram! Kids these days have no brains. They will never become entrepreneurs like me.
10 years later, our little boy Long Long is all grown up. And ever since that fateful day, he had dedicated his heart and soul into becoming an entrepreneur. He's now all ready to take revenge on Mr. Gom. However, he chose to charge a significantly lower price than Mr. Gom. Upon seeing that Long Long could provide a similar service but at a lower price where his P equals to MC, consumers flocked to subscribe to his services. Mr. Gom refused to follow suit by lowering his prices. Hence, his company made devastating losses and he was forced to shut down in the short run. Until he had devised a proper plan to strike back, he had to remain like that. Long Long's business continued to thrive, but he felt that something was missing in his life. He decided that he should be looking out for a potential life partner amongst his customers. As though heaven had heard his pleas, a gorgeous woman strolled into the shop. This gorgeous woman was called Ling Ling.
Hi, I'm Ling Ling.
Together we are Ling Ling Long Long. Let's get married and morning. After that, Long Long discovered that Ling Ling was actually Gom's daughter, and she had started her own business by selling handphones in order to earn money to support her father, who was still unwilling to lower his price and reopen his company.
Come dear, let's go for lunch.
This was Mr. Gom's first meeting with Long Long. He could not believe that this was the man who had taken away his business. However, he was very impressed by Long Long's intelligent discussion. And thus he decided to forgive him and suggested that they have a merger.
Due to the expansion of the company, they were able to reap significant EOS and earn more revenue,
And he decided to go into R&D.
However, Long Long had no incentive to do R&D as there were no potential competitors.
But listen to Mr. Gom since he wanted to please his father-in-law.
Due to unforeseen circumstances,
The R&D failed. Mr. Gom decided that he should cover up for his mistakes and introduce a new concept called price discrimination.
given the situation, he felt that it was most beneficial for the company to undertake second degree and third degree price discrimination. Long Long, seeing that he had a steady supply of customers,
Excellent reputation, and had no resale for his products, he decided to undertake second degree price discrimination.
The first thing you should do is to separate the market.
how should I go about doing that?
That means you charge a different price for different groups of consumers.
Oh, so you mean a special price for students and different prices for working adults?
That's right. You can also try block pricing as well. For example, for adults, perhaps they get 100 minutes of free outgoing calls, and for subsequent minutes, they have to pay $1.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. I suppose I will still retain my customers while charging a slightly higher price.
True to his words, Mr. Gom's advice worked. They earned supernormal profits and they all lived happily ever after. Today, Mr. Gom still doesn't know that Long Long is actually the boy from long ago.
변해버린 내 모습에 놀라 잘라버린 긴 머리같이 이렇게도 꽤나 내가 괜찮을 줄 나도 정말 몰랐었죠. 더 좋은 사람이 돼야죠. 눈부신 그대 나를 보아요.
Here comes the grumpy old man, Mr. Gom! Here comes the grumpy old Mr. Gom! Hey, you think my habit like this one?
Mr. Gom, I'm only about $400. You charge me a special price.
I do.
Long Long's business continued to thrive, but he felt that something else was missing in his life. He decided that he should be looking for a potential partner amongst his female customers. And as though that heaven had heard his pleas, a gorgeous woman strode into the shop. This gorgeous woman was called Ling Ling. It was love at first sight for both of them.
내가 살아왔던 세상을